Good morning. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. A little bit earlier than usual because I'm about to head out the door to go to Sun Prairie. My sister and I are going to watch a play tonight. Apparently, it's somebody's Tupperware party. I can't remember the woman's name, but it sounds like it should be fun. So, I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum here with some wisdom to start our day out. And funny, I grabbed the card. Good morning. I'm glad you are here, Abigail. I'm hoping people are going to find me a few minutes early. We'll see how that goes. But again, headed out, so wanted to do the video and get it posted so everybody gets their daily dose. Good morning to whomever else has popped on. Glad you are here. But funny about this card deck, it's the Tosha Silver Wild Offering deck again. And when I was testing to see which card deck, I kind of had a feeling this was going to be the one, and it is. And then the cards, when I took them out of the box, this particular card was on the bottom. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll just pick that one. And I'm like, no, I really should shuffle. So I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. And there it was. Opened it up. That was the particular card. So it's like, okay, this message needs to get through. Good morning, Lucy. Glad you are here. Welcome. So I just thought it was funny that when I, in my human ways, try to preempt the universe is like, no, here's where we're going. So let's take some nice deep breaths in and out. Dropping your shoulders in and out. Shaking off the night, in and out. Unless you're one of my Australia folks, and then you're probably just heading into the night, which is lovely too. So, our card for today, and notice if you have a reaction to this card, all right, to the title of this card, because this is one of those words that has been hijacked and polluted, and so we're going to clean it up. Positivity. And I love that there's little birds on this card and there's bees. There's been several other cards that have had the bees on, but I've never seen one card that had the birds on, which also tells you I've never pulled this card before. So divine right timing, divine right order, right? So positivity. Again, it's one of those words that I think has gotten tainted in recent years because people assume it's people ignoring all of the difficulties and just doing la 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 la, everything's lovely, it's wonderful, let's skip through the garden of life. I view it a little differently, and I think the card is viewing it a little differently, Tosha Silver's card. So let's see what she has to say. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome. We're a few minutes early today because I'm headed out to go redo a deck. So positivity is our word, and here's what it says. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, good morning, Bobby, you'll like this card too, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. So there's the card. I want to show everybody the happy little birds there. So again, positivity isn't being blind to the fact that things are difficult. It's allowing for the whole picture. So even when things are really, really difficult, there's usually something in there to feel grateful for. Even if it's a little thing. The smell of your coffee as you're sitting at the hospital when someone's not doing well. Whatever it is, little bitty things. Appreciate those. Because it brings an energy to that whole difficult situation that can actually uplift it out of the difficulty and into solutions. Good morning, Jobel. Glad you are here. Welcome. So again, if you have kind of a knee-jerk gut reaction to that word positivity, let's take another look at it. Good morning, Larissa. Glad you are here. Welcome. We want to look at it as not ignoring the difficulties. But thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. There's our quote for today. But ensconcing those difficulties in the bigger picture. Oftentimes, too, if it's let's say someone's taking a class and it is kicking their butt and they're studying for the test and they're lamenting how hard this class is, etc., etc. Put it in the bigger picture. Why does this class matter? Well, it's heading me toward my degree. Once I get, good morning, Beth, glad you are here. Once I get my degree, then I'll be able to work in this field that I've always wanted to work in, etc., etc. Put it in the context. When you're dealing with a difficulty, put it in a bigger context. Why are you wanting to deal with this difficulty in the first place? So, I'm going to read our card again, show you the pretty birds and the bees and the flowers. No trees as far as I can tell, but we got 3 parts of the song, so that's pretty good. Positivity. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Good morning, Linda. Glad you are here. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. So, try that on. Try that on. Just a little bit of gratitude. If you're struggling with something right now, let's do it right now. Find a little something to feel grateful for. I'm grateful for my little humidifier here. Makes me feel a whole lot better when I'm trying to breathe in the dry air. What about for you? Some little thing. It's too early for the birds to be singing, but pretty soon they'll be waking up and giving me a chorus. What about for you? Some tiny little thing you can appreciate. Your cup of coffee, people talking in the background, whatever. Something that feels good to you, and just focus on that. Allow that to balance out the difficulties you're facing right now. Again, when we put the difficulties in the bigger picture of all possibilities, including the good stuff, it helps us weather those storms better. Aha, your cat purring in your lap. Fabulous. Cooler and drier. Fabulous. Awesome, awesome. I think we're going to get pretty warm today. I think it's supposed to get to 77 down there. I'm glad you appreciate this community. I appreciate this community too. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be at my sister's house. So I'm taking my equipment along, and hopefully I will remember to jump on in the morning and do another card. And I think I'm just going to take this there, a cup of tea, fabulous. And a couple things flew past. So that, glad you're all thinking it's something that lifts you up, that feels good, that is just a comfort when you're dealing with the daily stressors of being a human being. Okay, so I'm going to take this deck with us. I'm also going to show you the back of the card because, again, I love Ganesh. And he is the remover of all obstacles. The remover of all obstacles. Doesn't that fit very nicely with our card for the day? Positivity. Finding something good even in difficult situations. So that is your mission for today. You can even think back on past difficult situations and look for mine up the positive things that were present at that time. I'll give you one. When my mom died, positive things were I was able to be present. My sister was able to be present. We kind of formed a little band and supported her as she transitioned. A difficult time, yes, but again, focusing on the positive things that are a part of that. All right? So that's what I'd like you to practice today. All right. Good morning, Ariana. We're just about done, but I will post the video right away. Our card was positivity, cute little birds and bees, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Have an awesome day, and remember, you are capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.